You get lost in your imperfections. You get lost in the things you want. But if you slow down for just 1 second, you might feel way better than you thought. And if you took a second to breathe, took a minute to cry, well, maybe you would see that all this time I've been right here. Baby, I know it. Life can get hard, keep going. I just wanna be the one you need right now. Baby, would you turn and look at me right now? Me right now. What's going on? You can tell me everything that's going wrong. Only say the word will disappear somehow. All we gotta do is be right here, right now. Right now. Maybe we could go and find a view if we need some entertainment. But we don't have to hurry, cause our conversation's always entertaining. And if you just want me to listen, I can do that too. Because all that I can do for you, I'll do. Oh yeah, baby, I know it. Life can get hard, keep going. I just wanna be the one you need right now. Baby, would you turn and look at me right now? Me right now. What's going on? You can tell me everything that's going wrong. Only say the word will disappear somehow. All we gotta do is be right here, right now. Right now. Baby, I know it. Life can get hard, keep going. I just wanna be the one you need right now. Baby, would you turn and look at me right now? Me right now. What's going on? You can tell me everything that's going wrong. Only say the word will disappear somehow. All we gotta do is be right here, right now. Right now.
What is happening, ladies and gentlemen? Hello.
Welcome.
Welcome to this wonderful Wednesday. You have found yourself smack dab in the middle of the Seven Kin Homestead
Livestream.
sTEaD TALKS Livestream. Had a little brain fart. It's the heat. It's the heat, I'm telling you. Lila! What's up? How you doing this beautiful Wednesday? It wasn't too hot, but it was still hot enough to suck a significant amount of life out of me.
So much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
I think what it is that the heat tolerance is like lowering. Here's the thing. I'm ready to stop complaining about it being hot and start complaining about it being cold. Like I'm there.
Yeah, I feel that every season. It like so cold and I'm like, I just want it to be hot. And then it's hot and I'm like, I just want it to be cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I understand. I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
Right there with you. Yeah. And for being a big guy, right?
Mm.
I tend to have like an aversion to the heat. The cold, I'm well insulated. You know, and I have absolutely no problem keeping myself warm or others. Like just feel,
it's very warm.
just feel.
Too warm.
You feel that? That's warmth.
I know.
And I can make that for you. Yeah.
That's what I love about winter is you can add on more layers.
Yeah. You can only take off so much clothing in the heat of the summer before someone calls the police.
And then you're still like, I'm hot.
And then you're hot in jail.
Oh my.
You know?
Oh yeah.
That's what happens. That is what happens. Hey, look at what we got here. Anchor Down Homestead, how you doing?
Hey.
Good to see you, North Idaho.
Welcome.
Yeah. Lila says fall and spring
Ooh.
are the best to me. Yeah, I agree. I agree completely. Ooh.
Yeah. All day nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, so we got some big stuff happening, like real big stuff. And there's even a couple of things that are sort of hush-hush that we're going to talk with you guys about tonight. Because I know you guys are like the core group. You're like the folks, right? And so I feel like we can talk about these things.
Yeah.
So, yeah. What do you want to do first? What do you want to talk about?
Well,
what do you guys want to talk about?
Yeah.
What's happening in your neck of the universe, right? Apparently aliens are real. I don't know what to think about that, but I don't feel like they're going to come here if they're aggressive. You know what I mean? Like this would not be the right place for them to come. They might as well have landed in Oklahoma or like, you know, in the middle of Texas. You know,
with an infinite universe, it seems only likely that there's an infinite, that there would be the possibility, quite probable, of there being additional life out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And our government could be counted upon to, lock a couple up. That's what we do in America. So.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, it is unfortunate. But that's what happens when you come intergalactic travel, and then you visit the country that has the highest per capita incarceration rate in the world.
On other news.
Yeah. So that's a thing. I don't know if you guys been following that, but it's pretty interesting.
We've got our garden is doing pretty good.
It's doing pretty good.
Yeah, I think
we're getting food. Yeah. We're eating that food.
It's been pretty delicious.
We made a number of different squash things from last week, asking you guys for squash recipes.
Yeah.
But I'm going to open it up. If you guys want to talk about squash recipes again, you let me know in the chat. Yeah, and one more thing, if you could please, on your way in, or if you're on a desktop or in whatever device you're in, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button. It helps out. Just even if it's just moral, like morale. Moral support. Totally. Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah, because some of these videos we make are like ridiculous productions. And yeah, that just lets us know that people enjoy them.
Great.
I'll make this face. This is my please like and subscribe face. So
that's funny.
Well, why don't we get into a little segment that I feel, because you brought up the garden. Why don't we just jump right into a little segment that I like to call That is right. It is the segment of the live stream where we talk about the little things that brought us joy this week. And I want to show you a little something that made us ooh, I like this idea. Oh, I'll get to that in a second because I already started something. You know what I mean? So where we talk about the little things that cause us joy. And you already brought up kind of the subject of something that caused us joy this week. And I want you to just pay close attention to the sheer adorableness of this. Would you?
Is that or is that not the most adorable little cantaloupe?
It is the best. So cute.
Got a pumpkin hammock. Another little pumpkin. Another little pumpkin. Where are these tiny little watermelons? Point them out.
Oh.
Looks like a grape. Actually, it kind of looks like a currant. What do you think?
I'm excited.
Yeah? You having a good time doing the gardening thing so far?
I am having an awesome time doing the gardening. It's been so much more pleasurable and rewarding than I thought it'd be. I actually have gotten to eat things that I grew.
We all have, huh?
Onion and squash and strawberries and tomatoes.
I'm proud of you, love.
Thank you.
Aww, the little adorable little cantaloupe. So cute. For me, the thing actually that brought me joy about that was just the look on Carrie's face at the end when I said that I'm proud of you, love, and it was just like tears back. Ooh. Yeah. What like
Garden.
the first like your first like good sized garden.
My first good sized garden.
Yeah, and you're making food. You're making food.
It's tasty.
Lila likes it shared.
Thanks.
Be like Lila. So this is a good idea. You guys should do a bucket of topics. Pick from the bucket.
I like that.
Do a little hat. We're going to do a little something like that a little bit later in the live stream, but for a totally different subject. And I'm going to need you guys' help for that.
Yeah. It'll be like the ideas that go in the bucket.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I like that.
Uh-huh. It cooled way off a couple of nights ago. It equals joy.
Yes.
That is true.
Yes.
Yeah, they were cute little pumpkins and melons, and you just want to go like this.
When I started getting pumpkins, I was like, oh, I am growing something.
And it's not a baby.
And then a little cantaloupe, fits in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're rooting for the watermelon to do the same.
Super cute.
Yeah.
Super duper cute. This is a great question. Where are you guys located? New to the channel. So we are right on the border of Oregon and California. So up in very, very far north. Technically California. We like to call it the state of Jefferson, the 51st state. Throwing up the X's because they've been double crossed, and that's what it says. But yeah, that's where we are. We're just a little bit north of like the Mount Shasta area, if you're familiar with that neck of the woods. And we're at what, about 4,000 feet?
Yeah, 3,500.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, high desert type.
Yeah. Lots of volcanic ash, which is a great growing substrate, but has absolutely nothing in it. So
Additives.
we just got to add stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought I heard the Bee Gees in the garden. It was just the chives talking. Oh, reminds me of Airplane. All right, so we've been doing a ton of work on a project that we were working on. Make that connection. And like my back is hurting. My back is hurting bad.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
I've been lifting lots of heavy stuff and not real stoked about it. Not real stoked about that part of it. But I'm going to show you the exact moment when I think the back pain actually came into what's it called? Common usage. There you go. Wait a second. Lila is like 3 feet above sea level. What a difference. Isn't that the truth?
Mm-hmm.
You got like all the sea level.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're like, we might as well be flying. So yeah, so we've been working on this project. You guys remember the last video that we did, or hopefully you do, about the secret junk pile build that we made, and then there was like fire involved, and you couldn't tell if there was going to be an explosion or not, but you know, there could have been, or whatever. Well, we've like essentially completed part 2, but part 3, 4, 5, and 7, we're going to skip 6 altogether, are still being put together. So, but this is a little clip from that, and I want you to see if you can see the exact moment that I threw my low back out.
You going cave diving?
Did you catch that? It was a little clip. It was real quick, but did you catch it? Yeah. Like this. Is there like this? Like that. It was
Not comfortable?
it was not comfortable for a big guy. I mean, that's a big cave. Here, I'll show it to you one more time. Just one more time.
You going cave diving?
Just reaching in there willy-nilly. Do it every time.
Oh, that's funny.
And we'll do it every single time.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. But my back hurts. It hurts pretty bad.
No fun.
Not fun at all.
Mm-mm.
Not fun at all.
Yeah, those rocks are no joke.
Yeah, they're all heavy.
Yeah.
Nature's brick, they call them.
You can do lots of stuff.
Yeah. You can build all kinds of things.
Yeah.
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 And we've been doing that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's probably actually less the lifting the rocks into place and more the mixing of the mortar. Hand mixing mortar sucks. That's like a terrible thing to do to yourself.
That's a new workout.
Yeah. That's totally new. And then and with our earth, you can't get it too wet. And it's easy to mix it when it's real wet, but you can't get it real wet all at one time. Otherwise it just doesn't work. Yeah. So yeah. So here's the deal. I think this part of the conversation is just going to be us and Lila. And Lila, I need you to help us come up with a great idea, because I think you're the only person that's on watching right now. We have an opportunity that we talked about last week. And remember we said we got ourselves a brand deal, right? Well, this is the package from the brand deal. So what I want to do is basically spitball some ideas, workshop some ideas about how to make a video about this. So we're going to open it up.
I'm gonna record it
here with you. Yeah, I'll start recording. Why not? Start recording.
I've been excited for it so long.
Smells very pepperminty. Very pepperminty. So, what do we got here? Let's do this one. All right. What we got? Okay. So, first thing. Yep. Okay, so first thing in the package is, let's see here, the Careland Rodent Repellent Pouch. Keep mice out, okay? Apparently, all you got to do is peppermint stuff. But this is part of the first little bit of the brand deal. Just want to open one, see what they look like. Yeah, see, and look at it. It's like, you know that stuff you put at the bottom of your lizard?
Woo! Smells like Christmas.
Oh, it sure is pepperminty. Hey, Jackson, smell this. Does it smell like peppermint? What do you think? Would that keep mice out? Okay, so that's the first little bit of the product, and I'm gonna need some ideas. I'm gonna need some ideas from you guys about like a genre, some ideas for like the concept of a video. I'm thinking maybe like action movie because, you know, I could definitely be in an action movie in my particular physique.
That'd be pretty fun.
It would be fun. It would be like a live action Kung Fu Panda, essentially.
I see it.
Yeah, see it. See it. See it. And let's see if we dig down into this box. This is interesting. This is the one I think I'm the most interested in. And it is an indoor insect killer. Right? So it's like a little bug zapper for mosquitoes, moths. I think that's a butterfly. I was just kidding. It's not a butterfly. It's a fly. It takes out mosquitoes, moths, and flies, which are the things that we have here. I know if you've seen our channel trailer, the first line is mosquitoes refuse to bite them purely out of respect. It's a little bit of a hyperbole. It's not quite true, but it's still like pretty true. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So anyway, let's open this up and see what it looks like. Is there two in there? Oh, I think there's two. How cool is that? One's definitely going in here.
And is it a bug zapper or
It's
is it?
it's a bug zapper, I think. I don't really know. Here's one for you to look at too. This does not smell like peppermint, which is crazy. Yeah, I think it's a little zapper, and you just plug it in. How cool is that? You just plug it into a plug, which will be fun. I'll finally have a reason to wire up the plugs. Yeah. So there we go. Okay,
Oh, I
Lila.
can't wait to try these.
Let's see.
Awesome.
Let's see what we got here.
We'll let you know how it goes.
I missed last week. Was at a beach night excursion with the pups. Sounds exciting though. Yeah, it's a little brand deal. You know, we're having little signs of success. Signs of success. It's good.
Cool.
Worked for the darn weasels besides the mice. Yes, action, funny, and action. All right, so we'll have to do some action. We're definitely going to add some action in there. Funny is like, it's a must. You got to do like, if I'm going to do action, it's going to be action comedy. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
Yipperettes.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Yeah, we're gonna try those things out. Let you know how it does.
Yeah, and when we put the video out, we'll actually put the company that makes these gave us a code that you could use on Amazon or wherever you want to buy them. That will get you 40% off on stuff. So I think that's pretty cool myself. I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, exactly. So what do you guys got going on? What's going on in your necks of the woods currently? Are you doing any brand deals? I mean,
I'll tell you something. I was working on actually along this line of sort of stuff. We have not had screens in this house ever, and I finally got stuff to put screens up over doors, the front and back door that has the magnetic.
The little magic magnet things.
Yeah, and then screen, material just to pop it over the open window so we can have it open and not have like flies just think that they should come on in and join our family. So
yeah,
that's been like,
they just invite themselves over for dinner.
yeah, they're like, hey, what are you eating? What crumb did your kid drop?
Yeah, that's exactly what happens too.
Yeah, every time.
Every single time. Every single last time.
But not right now.
Yeah. Between the bug zappers and the screens, I think we're going to be a bug-free home just in time for winter.
Or at least fall. That's going to be pretty awesome.
Yep.
That's
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I'm super happy about. And she just got out there and she's like doing her little tax. She just busted it all out. There was only one place she couldn't reach, and she had to call in the tall guy that she keeps around.
Mm-hmm.
You've met him.
Yep. That way I didn't have to bust out the big old ladder.
Yeah. That thing's a pain in the butt.
Yeah.
Ooh, so I asked the question, what do you guys got going on in your neck of the woods? And look at what we got here. So Anchor Down Homestead is building our own house, raising cattle, chickens, and goats.
Nice.
That is fantastic.
It's awesome.
Yeah, we're about to start working on the addition to the house and the exterior of the house. That's kind of the plan for the next big project that we're going to be working on. And we just got to get through this one project that we're on now that's like semi-secret. I mean, you guys probably know what it is, but, you know, it's kind of a big deal.
That's pretty.
It's going to solve a big problem for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to do cattle and goats and stuff at some point. We're just not quite there yet. We do have chickens, and they're my little buddies.
Yeah.
They're so fun.
They're like excellent conversationalists.
They really are. Anytime they see me, they're like, "So, are you coming over here to give us something?"
Aren't you giving us some of that wonderful table scraps
Yeah.
that you guys had? Oh, and while you're here, let me just peck at the eyes of your
shoes.
shoes.
I was, because in there the day I was doing stuff for the little guys for that. We've got like some younger chicks, but they're like, in their toddler phase, and then our hens. And I go in and I'm like bending down, putting some cucumbers that went bad for us. They didn't, I don't know. They were, I did something wrong. Anyway, the chickens love them. I look over and there's a chicken right here at eye level on the ramp. I was like, oh, wait.
Just like,
Just don't try to eat my ear.
yeah. They get after it.
They're funny.
They get after it.
Yep.
Uh-huh. So yeah, that's really cool. Lila's gonna send us a weasel with the beaver so you can test it. I'm working on opening a semi-precious stone company called Amgel Springs from the pretty rocks coming from the spring-fed stream that has appeared.
Cool.
What a cool opportunity!
Nice.
That's amazing.
I wonder how beaver tastes.
Well, let me tell you. There's a little something that few people know, but there's a part of the scent gland of the beaver that we get both the artificial Parmesan cheese flavor from and the artificial strawberry flavor. I don't know how those two things are connected, but I knew a guy that did that, and that was his job, was trapping beavers and de-scent glanding them and selling them to companies that made Parmesan cheese and strawberry, artificial strawberry, something or other.
Could you imagine being the person that like discovers that? You're all,
Yeah, it's
this.
so many things are discovered in a weird way.
Wow,
So-
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Anchor Down Homestead says, how long have you guys been doing YouTube? Well, that is also a good question. So we were making videos, like 5 years ago? 6 years ago?
Yeah, I think we started a little like 2016, maybe 15.
Yeah, but only on Facebook. And then, but we would like basically store all of our videos on YouTube. They'd never get any views. It was just like we were using it for backup because all we had was a phone to make videos on, and so we would upload the footage to YouTube, so we had it there. And then 3.5 years ago, we moved back to the city for me to do work, and then in late February, we came back out here to the homestead, and then in about April, we started posting actual videos to our YouTube channel. So the channel's been around for 6 or 7 years, but we just started posting actual videos and building out the channel 3 months ago.
3 months ago.
Yeah. So technically 6 years, but in reality, we've been posting videos for the last 3 months. How about you guys? I have to check out your channel.
Yeah. Back to good. Hello.
Back to good. Hello, can't hear you yet. Need to find my earbuds. Well, you just turn on the old subtitles and you're good, right? Uh-huh. Yeah, we did 600 meat birds last year. So glad to have learned the experience of raising them.
That's amazing.
That is amazing.
That's our goal.
Yeah.
It's going to be like a nice big
Meat bird flock.
bird. Yeah.
Yeah. Meat bird flocking.
Yeah. Yeah. That's awesome.
Hubby has Discord on. Oh, so you're just hearing ba-ding, ba-ding, ba-ding. When my kids have Discord open, I'm just like, I feel like I should be like pulling a crank and then pressing max bet. Like, ching, bing, ching, ping.
That's funny.
Oh. Open mic, I meant. Is it like an open mic night?
No, am I? Instead of
Oh. Yeah, but on Discord, I was thinking about doing, what would be fun to do as part of this live stream would be to do like a karaoke segment. And we could invite somebody on and we could run getting the song and everything for them and play it. And then they could sing it. It would be like karaoke.
I would karaoke.
That'd be fun, right?
With some others. I know there's some other people that watch. And
they'd be doing some karaoke. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So funny. I have seen the beaver tail for sale for raw dog food, and wow, I had no idea about the scent and flavors. Yeah, you got to check into it when you read on a package artificial flavors or I'm sorry, artificial and other natural flavors. That other natural flavors thing oftentimes is the scent gland of a beaver. It's crazy. It's a crazy.
Wow. That's awesome. How fun.
Let's see. So what I'm thinking, more a podcast style. Both you guys are more talking to each other about the subjects. Yeah, and that's how we actually started out doing. And usually we'll have like 25 or 30 people on here. So there's a lot more chat going on.
Yeah, whereas last week it was pretty much that. We were asking for recipes and people were like, we were just talking about squash and then a bunch of people were like, oh, we have this recipe. And we're like, oh, who else?
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah, it's so, sometimes it's a podcast and sometimes it's not. Sometimes you do a podcast. Sometimes you don't. Yeah. Well, I think that's actually a great time to kind of go into our featured creator and like a creator who we watch a lot or who we found in the last week or so, who we just wanted to share with you guys. Some of you guys probably know her. Maybe some of you don't. But I'm going to tell you a little story about this particular creator. I remember she was in one of my groups on Facebook many years ago when she was debating whether or not she was going to start a YouTube channel. And let's see here. It's the Greenwich Homestead. Kimberly is awesome. I mean, literally anything you could ever want to know about growing anything, she does a video on. She's just getting back into doing her YouTube channel, but she's up to like 110,000 followers on TikTok, where she can do short little, like, snippets about things. But pretty much everything that we do in our garden, we go to her videos first, and we sort of like.
Yeah, I've learned so much from watching her stuff with my garden. And then if I have got a question, I'm like, hey, I saw a video about this or whatever. And she's been really helpful. So super nice. Yeah. But I like her.
Yeah, she's super awesome. And I wanted to show you this little quick little video. You can see kind of where she's coming from.
Little update on the Three Sisters garden. If you were curious how well beans give nitrogen to corn, I'm just gonna take a little walk here into my cornfield so you can kind of get an idea of how tall my corn is. So this corn was literally planted just over a month ago. Three Sisters gardening for the win. There she be, in all her glory. Little update on the Three Sisters garden. If you were curious how well...
Whoop. A little trigger shy. That's the thing about the shorts, is that they'll like start over and then you don't even know that they started over. But anyhow, Kimberly's awesome. Greenwich Homestead. Check her out, and when you do, tell her that we sent you over.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very cool stuff. Learn all about lots about the corn.
Yeah.
And about my squash and the flowers, and
what
I'm pollinating the right ones with the right ones.
And what to do about them. What to do.
Like, did you know you could grow squash on a trellis? I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to do that next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll definitely help.
Way cool.
Help with the old space constraints.
Yep.
Rachel's saying, oh, dang, daughter said she had borrowed my earbuds and they quit working. Uh-oh. Got to watch on the phone.
Hate it when that happens.
Oh, man. Let me just tell you. Let me tell you. Hey, living a rogue life. How's it going? Glad that you could pop by. Actually, now that we have a couple more people that are watching, I wanted to kind of bring back up living a rogue life. You remember last week we were talking about the little brand deal that we were doing. I wanted to show you. We got the package in, and so the first bit are these. They're rodent repellents, which is perfect for us because our shiftless dogs will chase anything that moves except for a rodent. So these are like peppermint oil. I don't know what calm cob is. Calm cob. I think that's maybe like a misspelling. But anyway, they smell amazing. But that's one of the products. And then the other one is the indoor insect repellent, right? And it's basically like a little plug-in bug zapper, and you just plug it in and you zap bugs with it. So I wanted to get some ideas from you guys about what kind of a video you guys would think would be fun to make. It was a pleasure watching you guys. We just cooked up some pizza and time to eat. Well, you enjoy that pizza, and it was really nice to meet you. I'm going to check out your channel after we're done with the live stream. Thank you so much for coming by. So we've had the ideas of like an action movie, maybe a horror movie. I was thinking could be kind of fun. And it's just like a little 2-minute video or 1-minute video about it. And or something like what what was it called? Blair Witch Project.
Okay.
Like something like that. That could be kind of fun too. But about bug zappers and rodent repellent. So over to you guys. Hey, Mike. Thanks, man. Yeah, I know how those get. We've been having a couple of those in a row here recently. So yeah, man, you have a good night and get yourself some rest. So what do you guys think? What kind of a video should we make about the rodent repeller and bug zappers? Do you want to see action movie? What would you like to do? You want to do something like The Notebook?
Ah!
You want to do like Chocolat? 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 Is that how you say it? Chocolat?
That's funny. That's funny. I mean, I was thinking, like Loki.
Oh, we could do it like a time travel
Something like-
heist sort of a thing.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Yeah, in the Marvel universe.
We could do it in the Marvel universe. I'm gonna contact the company and find out what kind of budget they're working with on it. So we can call in some of these real live, visual effects people. I'm talking explosions. Why not?
Spaceships.
Time travel,
Mm-hmm. Giant monsters.
giant monsters.
Yeah.
Lila kind of likes the horror idea.
Yeah.
Nice.
Right? I mean,
Or maybe we should do like a period piece, like it could take place in ancient Greece, and we could just be wearing togas and stuff. Well, I'll wear a toga. You're gonna have to wear something different than a toga,
that's pretty funny.
or like something like from the 1920s. Like, yeah, but Lila likes the horror movie idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, because, it could be like rustling, and you hear something, and it's all mysterious music, and
Yeah. Yeah, that would be fun. Ooh, this might actually be a good idea for a video too. My Jeep has a plug. I could use one of those zappers when I go off-road and kill those Texas-sized mosquitoes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and that could be another thing too, is like, worms and stuff like that's awesome.
That is, we could zap aliens. That's what I'm talking about. That would be great.
It's awesome.
Uh-huh. I keep getting this thing that says that please use a keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less. Currently, keyframes are. I don't got no keyframes going. Shoot. Yeah,
Interesting.
I think it's going wacky.
Weird.
But yeah, maybe we can incorporate all those ideas into it, and then we'll debut it here first, and then we'll put it out. That'll be fun.
Mm-hmm.
And then, if the things work out, then I'll put the code for people to buy them. And if they just don't work worth a damn, then I'm just going to say that that's the case.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
We'll put them out this week.
Yeah.
So next week we'll have at least an update as to how we find them working.
It's the truth.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that'll be fun. Mm-hmm. So yeah, on that project that we're doing, that video, I should probably have it out by this weekend. It'll be a lot of fun, and we're doing a lot of studying right now on storytelling, on keeping people's attention or retention, as they say. And we're trying to incorporate all the things that we're learning into the videos. There's a lot to making videos that people actually want to watch. And no matter how good I feel like our videos were in the past, we can make them a million times better, and we can, have all kinds of fun with them. So might as well do that. So I think because there's still sunlight out, I'm kind of like perfectly and totally okay with going out and working on that a little more.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Even though my back hurts, I'm gonna push through it. to make content for you guys. So there. So remember to keep an eye out for the bug zapper video and the rodent repellent peppermint pouches, which I may just turn into a necklace and walk around. Rachel says she likes our spin on TED Talks. Yeah. We were actually going to do like the whole, the beginning of a TED Talks where it's like, brrr, but it was going to be me like going, brrr, this is going to be fun. Oh, well, thank you. Oh, well, thank you very much.
I love TED Talks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it rhymes with Homestead Talks. Yeah.
Yep.
Very good.
Yep.
So when Jeep is being chased by aliens, I break out the Zapper 007 style and blow up the spaceship, then use the pellets to bait the rest out of the ship and turn them over to the men in black. It's perfect.
That's fun.
It's perfect. It's going to be funny. It's going to be great. Plus, I know how to do all this fun stuff in like After Effects and Blender and all this like explosions and all these fun motion effects. This company is getting way more than they expected out of this video, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm surprised nobody thought of it before either, but I'm going to tell you a little secret. That's what we called my little Sunday morning talks 6 or 7 years ago. So I actually had the Facebook page and the website back then, but I need to get the URL back. So yeah, I've had that sTEaD Talks thing for 6 or 7 years. I just never did anything with it because I got sidetracked. So yeah. So anyhow, that's kind of what we had to talk about tonight. You guys got anything on your mind that you'd like to converse about? If not, I'm gonna go work on that surprise project that
You going cave diving?
that I got stuck inside and hurt my back doing, and we'll go from there.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll give it a second while I take a drink of my drink.
Kill.
Yeah. What do you want to work on next?
Actually, I want to, we have that really large, like, netting, the screen stuff outside.
Yeah.
We need to get some of the garden shaded because there's a lot of, it's like, well into the 90s, bit into the hundreds. And I was just reading up that pretty much once you're in the 90s, you really want to shade cover over stuff until it drops back down below 90s. I was thinking we could take our large stands and use the screen across that. Maybe we need to get one more.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
I like the idea. And plus it'll give us some place to go sit in the shade.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rachel's saying he's roasting himself. Doing some cave diving, some spelunking. And that was that.
Yep. Well done.
Ah, the blue mason mug. Yep.
It's got like a little insulation in it.
Yeah.
It's like
it's like I think at one point it had like liquid in it that you could freeze, but not anymore.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you want to go hit it out there?
Let's do it.
All right, guys. Well, hey, I just want to thank you guys for coming and hanging out with us a little bit. We love talking with you guys. Keep an eye out for the videos that we have coming out here pretty soon. The next one's going to be the answer to that mysterious junk pile video that we did the other day. Yeah. Got anything that you'd like to say?
Sounds good.
All right.
Y'all have a good week.
Yeah, you guys be productive and don't get heat stroke, because that's no good. And there you go.
Yeah.
So we love you, and we'll talk to you later.
Catch you next time.
Bye.